Welcome to EduRev. Today I want to share something really personal with you. It's my story. A story about falling to the absolute lowest point you can imagine and then somehow climbing to the very highest point on our planet. My name is Arunima Sinha, and my world turned completely upside down in a single moment. But looking back, that's really where my true journey began. So, this is the story of how I went from being stuck in a hospital bed to standing on top of the world. It's kind of crazy, but you can almost capture my entire journey between just two dates. They really show you how fast a life can be totally redefined by a single powerful dream. So look at this. On April 11th, 2011, my world just shattered. I lost my leg in a terrible train accident. But then, just 2 years later, think about that, only 2 years. On May 21st, 2013, I was standing on top of Mount Everest. While I was recovering, I refused to give up. Lying there in that hospital bed with this new prosthetic leg, it would have been so easy to just give in to despair, right? But instead, I started reading about Mount Everest, and I don't know, something just clicked. A new, kind of crazy, daring goal was born right there. So many people thought my dream was impossible, absolutely impossible, but I was more determined than ever. It was time to turn myself into a climber. My new life, my life as a climber, it really started at the Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. For 18 months, a year and a half, I went through the most intense preparation you can possibly imagine. The training, wow, it was more than just rigorous. It pushed my body and my prosthetic leg to their absolute limits, day in and day out. I was so lucky to have an incredible mentor, Bachendri Pal. The first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest? She never stopped encouraging me, always praising my determination. Her belief in me, that was such a powerful force, especially in those moments when I started to doubt myself. Let me tell you, my path was just filled with obstacles. They tested me in every single way you can think of. Physically, the challenges were huge. The biting cold, the thin air at that altitude, it's brutal. But then there were the practical things. Like how do I secure my prosthetic leg on sheer ice and rock? And on top of all that, the mental battle. That was maybe the hardest part. Facing my own fear, the constant pain, and just hearing the doubts of other people over and over again. So after a long, incredibly challenging expedition, I finally did it. I reached the summit of Mount Everest. That day, May 21st, 2013, that's the day I became the first Indian woman with an artificial leg to achieve something so remarkable. The feeling of standing up there on top of the world, it's just indescribable. I planted the Indian flag right there at the top, along with a photograph of my inspiration, Swami Vivekananda. But as I stood there, just looking out at the whole world below me, a question popped into my head. Was this it? Was my journey over? And the answer was no, not even close. It had just begun. Right then and there, I set my sights on an even bigger challenge, the 7 summits. So my new mission was to climb the highest peak on every single continent. It's a quest they call the 7 summits. You see, Everest was just the start for me. I wanted to prove to myself and to everyone that my spirit was truly unbreakable. And so my journey continued. I went from peak to peak, continent to continent, and then finally, in January 2019, I completed my mission. I was in Antarctica climbing Mount Vinson. And at that moment, I became the first woman amputee in history to conquer all 7 summits. Looking back on this whole journey, I really want to share what the mountains taught me. My story, I think, teaches a pretty simple truth. Your challenges, They don't get to write your future. You do. Yeah, losing my leg was a fact of my life, but it wasn't going to be the thing that defined me. My determination, that was going to define me. Honestly, the most important climb, the hardest one, is the one you make in your own mind. You have to believe in yourself. You just have to, especially when other people are calling your dreams impossible. That self belief, it's the strongest anchor you will ever have. Okay, so let's quickly pull together the key lessons from all of this. Really, my story is just a testament to the power of the human spirit. It's all about having that strong will and determination to see things through. It's about finding courage and hope even in the darkest of times, and letting the power of your dreams pull you forward. But when it all comes down to it, it's about two things: self-belief and a whole lot of hard work. I really hope my story has inspired you in some way. And hey, if you want to continue your learning journey, you can find so many more incredible stories and lessons just like this on the EduRev app. It's super easy to find us. We're on both the Play Store and the iOS App Store. Thank you so much for listening me.